Hey guys, what is up and welcome to another League of Legends commentary. In this one, I'm going to be commentating over a game that I am playing on my second Smurf account, Lost Dogs. This is about in the Gold 3 or Gold 4 ELO bracket, and there's a very special reason as to why I chose this game specifically to talk about, and that reason is most people, or at least I like to make videos where it teaches most people how to carry their games, right? How to be a better player. That's pretty much what my channel is about. I want to educate you guys. I want to give you guides, tips, all that stuff, just to try and improve you as a player, right? That's the whole purpose of my channel. That's what I want to do. And I'd like to put out those videos, where I might be kind of commentating like this over a gameplay, me playing maybe in a Smurf account or a lower ELO, to show that it is possible to climb out of the, quote-unquote ELO hell. But there's also times where people message me and they're like, I know you make all these videos to teach us, but my team always happens to feed and everyone in my team just does bad. Every single lane loses and I'm the only one that does good, and I can't carry this stuff. Well, I do agree that most of the time, or at least maybe half the time or whatever, that is the case. Sometimes your team just feeds way too hard, they just play way too poorly, and no matter what you do, you just can't carry. But at the same time, there's also games like that that are carryable, and this is exactly why I chose this one. This is a game where my middle lane and my top lane don't do very good. They actually do pretty poorly. The only other person that does decently on my team, other than the Sona, because she's obviously in the same lane as me right now, is the jungler. The jungler on our team does decently, but the middle and the top lane do go like 0-4 or something like that. So clearly this game is not a very ideal one. My team is not doing well on top of me doing well. In this one, it's just going to be primarily me doing well and coming out of lane and pretty much being, the sole carry of the team and trying to pretty much, put my team on my back, right? That's pretty much what it is. So here, look at this. Another example of me just playing poorly. I just die, but I'm not going to let that kind of throw me off. I'm not going to let that make me kind of be like, oh, okay, now that I'm dying and my team is dying, I'm just gonna not really care anymore. I'm just gonna wait out the whatever 15 minutes that's left and probably just surrender. You can't think like that. That's not how you win solo queue. You have to really get that into your minds, guys. You can't be negative in your games. Even if your team's not doing so hot, even if you maybe do a misplay, you just can't let that put you down. For example, look at this. I did a misplay. That was primarily my fault as to why I died. Now, the Leona and the Ezreal think that they're stronger than us because they just killed me. They're like, okay, we just killed Draven, so clearly we could win team fights, or we can win, the fights down in the bottom lane. But little do they know, it was actually my mistake as to why I died. I am the reason that I died. Not necessarily, them making the plays on me. It's more of me messing up and them catching me off guard. That's pretty much what it is, right? And then that gave them false hope. That made them think that they can win a fight. And now, because of that, I just pretty much turned that around and got 2 kills off of it. Because I know I'm stronger than the Ezreal and the Leona, with, of course, my Sona. It's just small things like that that, are really kind of important to do. Just to make them think that they have the advantage. Make the enemy team or make the enemy players think that they're stronger than you. Actually, I've seen just recently Wings of Death post a video exactly the same thing of him doing that. He said that he's keeping someone in the quote-unquote thrill of the hunt. He's letting a Vayne chase him as he's playing Riven. And then, he's letting the Vayne think that she's stronger. He's pretty much baiting her. And then as she gets a little too far, he pops the flash, goes on top of her with his ultimate, and just absolutely wrecks her. That's the same concept. That's what you want to do usually. And it's a really good thing to do. So as I was saying, when your team is doing bad and you seem to be the only one doing good, you don't let that stop you. You don't let that pretty much demoralize you. You just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and just trying to do everything you can to try and come out of your lane the strongest as you can and try and put your team on your back. So like I said here, since I know my team is not doing so hot right now, I'm 5 kills out of the total 7. I'm like, alright, so clearly, maybe these guys are having a bad game or something, but I'm not gonna rage at them. Raging at them and being like, Gragas, oh, you're so bad, dude, stop feeding, or top laner, damn, dude, you suck so much, just why don't you uninstall this game and save us all the trouble? You don't say that kind of stuff. What is that gonna do? What are you trying to accomplish with that? If anything, saying those things to your mid or top lane, or even your jungler, or anyone on your team, really, will just make them play even worse. So look right there, the Leona. This is what I mean by pushing every single advantage that I can. She just walked the wrong way for 2 seconds when she went from the tri-bush back to her lane, and I punished her for that. I auto-attacked her 2 or 3 times, chunked her quite a bit of HP, and then, because of that, they were both low HP, and then I told the Sona, I pinged one of them, make the play. She made the play, she ultied him. I'm not really sure if she hit anyone or who she hit, to be honest, but it was enough, and we got a kill off of that. Like I said, pushing every single little advantage that you can, because I know my team is not doing so hot. I need to come out of this lane as strong as I can to be able to try and carry this game for my team, because I know that my team, sure, they might not be able to do a lot of damage, sure, they might not be the most useful teammates in this very game, but that's fine, because as long as they can protect me, that's all that really matters. Because I know how to kite. I can kite people, right? I mean, as an ADC, if you play ADC, you better damn well know how to kite. That's the whole purpose of ADC. You need to know how to position yourself. And since, you know, if you can do that and your team can help you out, you know, for whenever maybe you mess up, or if the enemy team is just, you know, has too much things to get on you, like a Jax jumping on you, you can't really do much about that, then, you know, they'll have a bit of extra kind of peel for you and try and make you kind of feel safer. So here's another example. I die. I overextend. It's fine. I'm not gonna let that demoralize me. Again, I'm just gonna continue and, you know, try and do my best. Like, I'm not gonna rage at Singe and be like, why the hell is Jax down here, dude? Like, what are you doing? We all know that's not gonna help anyone on our team or the team as a whole. So no point in saying that kind of stuff, being absolutely rude and tell them to uninstall, or saying that they're bad players. So one main thing that you want to do as an ADC, and this is primarily why I like to play ADC, is because I feel like, first of all, ADC can carry very, very hard. As you can see here, I'm doing quite a lot of damage. But the reason I like ADC is because if you position yourself very well, ADC can keep putting out constant high damage. And this is why I like it, because I feel like it's the easiest role to carry with if you just know how to position yourself. So look at the score. It's 11-16. So even that alone is kind of bad, right? We're down 5 kills total, which is quite a bit, to be completely honest, right? It's not a whole lot, but it is something, definitely. But then, if you also take into account the fact that I'm 8 out of the 11 kills of our team, that's even more worse. As you can see, 0-4 Gragas right there. And I think our top was 1 and 3 or something, I don't know, something like that. But again, I'm the majority of the kills. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm the only one that's, you know, that's good at this game or anything, but what I'm saying is, this is not a game where my whole team is doing good. In this case, only I happen to be doing good. But it's like I said, it's not the end of the world. The game is not over just yet. You just keep trying to push. You just keep having a positive mind, being positive about the game, not raging at your teammates, and just keep trying and trying and trying. Don't get demoralized. Just keep on going. And you know what? The plays can be made. Your team will be useful. They will try to peel for you. I mean, your teammates are not completely dull. They know that you're the strongest one on the team. They know that you are the carry, that, you know, you're the only one doing good, and they know that, you know, they have to protect you if they want to win this game, which is what I'm sure they'll do. As you can see in this case, a lot of the times they do try and protect me. They try and peel for me. Of course, I am doing a decent job of it myself, trying to peel myself, but there are certain situations where I just can't do it myself, and that's where my team comes in, and they do help me. See, look right there, the Gragas followed up on it. We got the kill on Udyr. I kind of baited him a bit, and then I flashed in and got an auto attack on the Lux, I believe it was, and we got another kill there too. It's just, I mean, it's just kills after kill after kill, right? This is what happens when you just don't get sad about it, don't get like raged about it. Just keep playing and playing and playing and trying harder and trying harder. So once you guys have that in your mind, you know, you can't rage at your team, you can't just get demoralized, you just have to put on your carry pants. The next thing you have to understand is you only have to focus on yourself. Your team will think for themselves. You think for yourself. You can't control their champions. You can only control your champions. So you better make sure that you can control your champion pretty damn well, or else nothing's gonna come out of it. You can't really just, I mean, you can tell them what to get. Maybe you can tell them, yeah, you know, maybe this is better, or you can get this item instead, or, you know, maybe, hey guys, let's go for Baron or Dragon, blah blah blah. But you can't necessarily take control of their champions and be like, okay, I want to use your R here, I want to use your E now, and maybe use this flash here, and then, you know, that's not gonna, it just doesn't work like that, right? So worry about yourself, think about only yourself, and just how you can do better, what you can do more for your team, and just what you can do pretty much to make sure that this game will be in your team's favor, and, you know, you will win this game. So that's another thing you have to really understand. Look at this. This Jack's trying to jump in on me, but I'm just kind of chilling in the back. I'm kiting them. I'm not letting them get to me. If they get to me or try coming to me like the Jax or the Udyr, I'll kite them. I'll run backwards a bit. I'll auto attack. I'll run back. I'll auto attack. I'll run back. And I'll auto attack. My team will see that the Udyr or the Jax in this case are coming after me, that they want me dead. Of course, you know, I'm 14 and 5. I'm the majority of the kills on my team. I'm obviously the main target. So that my team will realize that, and they will do everything they can in their power to try and stop them. So that's another thing you guys have to really understand. And the next thing is, what do you do? I mean, okay, yeah, fine, you're ahead, right? But what do you do? Like, how do you continue this lead? The first thing is, don't be a hero. I mean, of course, making plays is important. You have to make plays in order to win a game that you're losing, right? That's common sense. But at the same time, you don't go Superman mode. Look at this. This Jax, he wants me, man. He popped his E and he just tunnel visioned me. Very difficult, like, or very hard rather. And I didn't let him get to me. As he was trying to get to me, the Gragas is whacking away on him, and the Gragas just puts more and more damage on him. Second his E's done, I auto-attack him, because I don't really care anymore. If he jumps on me, go for it. You can't stun me. It doesn't really matter. I'll just keep auto-attacking you. I can do more damage than you. As I was saying, what do you do when you're ahead, especially when you're the only one that's doing good on the team? So like I said earlier, don't be a hero. Also, stick with your team. You don't want to be walking around alone, because this kind of works with the first thing that I said, don't be a hero. If you're walking around alone and there's wards, the enemy team can catch you off guard, and if they get a kill on you, that's a big killing spree for someone, maybe even their carry. That's not what you need. That's not going to help you win. Stick with your team, tell your team to do objectives, try pushing down turrets while you're so strong, and make sure you can kite for yourself, and tell your team, tell them, be like, guys, obviously I'm the only one that's doing good, or high score. Just peel for me, help me, protect me, and if you protect me, we will win this game. Just tell them that, and they will do it. As you can see, they help me in this team fight. They help me throughout this game. They protect me, they peel for me, they make sure that the enemy team cannot kill me. And that's what happens, and we win because of that. Not just because I'm the only one that's fed, but because my team also decided that, you know what, it is a smart idea to try and protect the strongest person on your team. So that's it for this video, guys. Tell me what you thought in the comments below if you have any suggestions or whatever. And also I want to wish each and every one of you good luck in the final push towards the end of the season. Peace.